Welcome to Heath Riles Barbecue. Today you're going to get a behind the scenes look at what it takes at the World Championship Barbecue Cooking Contest to cook shoulders. We're down here in the shoulder division this year. We swapped because we actually kind of based what we won the pig jig off of in 2019. I have not cooked a whole shoulder since then. It's like riding a bike, and so I'm just hoping and praying that we get lucky tomorrow. So I'm going to take you behind the scenes and let you see what it takes to cook a championship shoulder. Let's go. One of the first things we do at the World Championship, as you're going to see in just a second, we've got 14 beautiful Cheshire Farms pork shoulders laid out here, already trimmed, ready to go. The first thing I want to do is go ahead and get some pork injection mixed up, and I'm going to do it the easy way here at the World Championship. I want to take 4 of these apple juices and try not to spill them all over myself. Get them in the bucket and dump in 2 injections. I'm going to use a paint paddle and a drill to mix it up, and a big chopped power injector to blow these shoulders up. These are 96 fluid ounces, so we'll have 4 of each of them in it for each 7 shoulders, and I'll get as much as I can in them. Now, I'm going to show you my injection process along the way of how I do the shoulders, so just follow along. All right, as you can see, we've got our Cheshire pork shoulders laid out here. I've got 7 on each table. It's 7 in front of me, 7 behind you. You can honestly see all the marbling in here. What we've done, we've come in here and trimmed this fat cap off right here and exposed the meat. These tubes and these muscles right here is what's gonna go in the blind box. So I'm real excited. These shoulders were hand selected me by Cheshire Farms. It means a lot to me for that company to believe in me with such superior product. And I just hope that we turn in a good product tomorrow. So now we got to get started injecting, so follow along. All right, now that we've got all of our shoulders rubbed down on the bottom with our garlic jalapeno seasoning and our sweet rub, we flip them to a pan on a rack. We mustard at the top here, and I'm gonna repeat the process. All right, now that we've got our shoulders prepped, they're almost ready to go on. So I'm gonna tell you about the cooker that we're cooking on. I have 2 of these, one on my trailer and one out front. They're identical except for this one's mounted on golf cart wheels. This is a Deep South smoker, a gravity fed, made in Cummins, Georgia by Randall Bowman. We're running a Barbecue Guru device, temperature control device on it. And we've actually got our good friend Bob from Guru here with us. Bob, come on over here. So this temperature control device right here, their company has developed, when you light the fire in this pit, it actually controls it like an oven. So it keeps your temperatures easy to maintain, and that's what we're looking for here at the World Championship. Right. Consistency is the key to winning, right, Bob?
Absolutely.
And so today, that's what we're gonna do. I've already got my pit fired up here. I've got 2 pieces of ARP wood right here. I'm using a piece center cut, squared off, a piece of cherry, and a piece of hickory. Now, as you can see, I've got 2 more of each up top. I'm gonna do that 3 times before I wrap my shoulders. I'll show you all that process. Right now, I'm gonna get this in the firebox, get a little bit of thin blue smoke rolling, and then we're gonna slap some shoulders on. Now, our gravity-fed smoker has a heat tube in here with holes drilled in it so it gets even airflow, so it makes it really easy. I've got my friends here gonna start handing me shoulders. And you can see I'm cooking in a pan on a rack like I said before. All right, all 7 shoulders are loaded. I got my pit probe in here. I'm gonna go ahead and stick it up right here. to where my temperature is gonna be right there inside the pit. I'm gonna shut the door. This is 3 o'clock right now. I'm not gonna open it for 4 hours. Let's get it shut. All right, we're back here at the World Championship Barbecue Cooking Contest. We're 4 hours into our shoulder cook on the Deep South Smoker. It's time to get in here, look at these shoulders. I've been maintaining a temperature of 240 degrees with my royal oak charcoal and a little bit of this good old cherry and hickory wood from ARP. Like I said, I'm gonna get in here and I'm gonna baste these shoulders now. Now my bark's not gonna be set because of the little water pan that we put in there. This is gonna be 50% my tangy vinegar barbecue sauce with 50% Italian dressing strained and a cup of barbecue rub and a little dash of Worcestershire. That's it. I'm keeping it simple, easy, Memphis style, old school, low and slow barbecue. Let's go in here and pick at these shoulders. It's getting good on the collars. We're getting a little bit of smoke, what we want. We want to keep all our bark moist right here is what we want to do. And we're going to keep mopping her on about every hour and a half all the way till we wrap them up tonight. All right, you see we got some dark spots right here. What we can do is we can take our mop and scrub some of that off right there. And so we want to keep a really consistent color is what we're doing. Really consistent color is what we're shooting for. Now that we've got all our shoulders basted, we're going to move on to our next grill and do our next 7. We'll be back in an hour and a half to do the same thing again. We're going to go ahead and add 2 more chunks of wood and let her keep burning. All right, guys, it's been 10 o'clock. We've already done another baste. We're ready to wrap our shoulders up and put them to bed for the night. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you what we do now. I'm gonna bring in my good buddy Austin. He's gonna start pulling shoulders, and I'm gonna show you my process. Let's get started. All right, now that we've got our shoulder positioned, you can see that I have my foil crisscross, right? Laying on top of each other. So once I baste my shoulder the final time, I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna fold my foil over my shoulder this way. Now I'm gonna come back and come up on it, on my rack, like this. You wanna be sure you don't tear it against the shank right here also. And I'm gonna fold it up and tuck it in bed. Now back in the pan and on the cooker. Now we got 13 more to do. Now's the time you scrub any black marks off of that shoulder. Once we get all 14 wrapped, I come back, take my chef's alarm, set them to 198 degrees, and leave the door shut until they get done in the morning. Now that we've got all 7 of our shoulders on our Deep South Smoker wrapped up in the pan, we put our chef's alarm in them right between the picnic and the butt area, kind of close to the bone, but not on the bone. As you can see, I've set my temp times to 198 degrees with my chef's alarm. I love these products right here. They're gonna let me know I have a consistent cooker with this Deep South Smoker, with my Barbecue Guru and my Royal Oak Charcoal. I know now that it's left up to me to pull them at the right time, and these chef's alarms let my guys know that, hey, it's time to get up and cambro this shoulder and get ready to win a damn contest. Y'all stay tuned for tomorrow because we're coming back.